Good morning, everyone. It's Kim from KC Pro Lash Supply, and I just wanted to talk a little bit today about ProMade storage. So, a lot of you have been asking me, since I'm pro-making all my clients' sets for when we come back, how am I storing them? Well, I've tried a few different things. One, for my most popular fans, I've just been making them and storing them in empty cases. So like for here, I have all my xoxos and I have 9 through 13. So I've been making them and putting them in here and then building their trays. Now you can use an empty tray, and I find if you save the strips, you can put them back in like this. It's actually going to be a lot easier to take them out if you do them sideways. So you can get about 200 to 250 of them in here. These strips will hold 20 to 25 fans if you are kind of precise and careful, which most lash artists aren't going to have a problem with being that way. But I actually settled on these cases. I got them on Amazon, and I will link them. But I've just used some micropore tape, labeled them for my client, and you'll see that I'm actually using the lid. And I've been able to get 300 fans in there, no problem. So again, this is an example of one using the empty strips from the lash trays. And they're from KC Pro Lash Supply, so they're metallic on the back. They're easy to get off of your tile and then place anywhere else. So they're movable and removable. And I've just written over them. So for this person's lash map, they're going to be an 8 through 11. And then I've got some room for more 11s or 12s. I'll decide who this is for. But I'm using the lid because it's shallower and you're going to have a whole lot easier time getting your tweezers in here to remove these and not digging inside the deep part of the tray. So if you can find these that are not as deep, I would recommend that. But those are what I've got. I spent about $100 and I got, I think, 30 or 40 of them. So I think that's pretty good investment. I mean, I can use them for other things. And if I'm ever pro-making for clients again at this level, then that will be no problem. But so right now I've been working on this one, and you'll see instead of using the empty lash strips, I have found some double-sided tape that works really good. And for this one, I'm able to space them out a little bit longer. See, I've got 7, 8s, 9s, 10, 10, 11, and this double-sided tape, I just cut it to the size of the space, and then when I'm ready, sorry, doing this with one hand is not easy, being the videographer and the technician. It's a whole nother level challenge, but I can just peel it off when I'm ready. So I just cut them, press them down, labeled them, and I'm good to go. I can definitely see doing all one size in here, but then, you know, when your client comes in, you're just switching cases, which can be so frustrating. The point of this is to save you time, right? So I have some down here. I have a fan that I've already pro-made right here. Sorry. So I just used the glue cup flower cup. So you dip the fan in here. When you're pro-making, you are using the tiniest amount of glue possible. And I like clear glue. So this is Domino Clear Bond from KC Pro Lash Supply. I like it because it works in really any temperature and humidity that I found. And since I'm working at home right now, that's important. I don't have a lot of control over the temperature and humidity in here like I would my lash room. So you just dip it in a very tiny bit, and then you can refine your point by going side to side and through. a little bit of exaggerated movements. It's really going to look more like this in real time. Through, and go back and forth. Wait for it to dry. You can pinch it. If you've got 2 hands, you can use a damp latex sponge. You can use a bit of micropore tape to kind of pet it and help it along to dry. Once it is completely dry, then you can place it on your strip. Okay? And then how you're going to remove these is just like you would a pre-made. So either from the base or from that. And these strips aren't too awfully sticky. I found them to be pretty good, but here's the key. You don't want to just smush it down on there. You just want to lay it down on there and just let it rest. You're going to find that you've got some fans that may get a little squirrely because they're, as you're placing other fans down there, they may get stuck to the tape, which you may have to pull them up and reposition them, or just don't worry about them at this point. Make extra. So 300 is plenty. So if I have 20 fails in here while I'm doing that set, it's really not going to impact my ability to complete that set and just pick out the most perfect ones. If I need to take this one off and make it a 3D, I can peel off, you know, 2 when I'm ready to use it, so I can still customize that set and customize the lash to the natural lash that I'm working on. So obviously a great way to practice your skills. And I've been doing 1 or 2 of these a day, and I expect to be done in, you know, a couple weeks. So just keep my practice up and give me something to do. And more importantly, be ready for my clients when they come back. So if you have any questions, hit me in the comments or send me a DM. Have a great day, guys. Bye.